Hello there, this is GAL TV, your one-stop TV channel that is all about information that are pertaining to domestic violence, physical and sexual abuses in the world. GAL TV is a child of Global Awareness Against Domestic Violence, Physical and Sexual Abuses Foundation under the leadership of Noble Lady Gillian Okafor. We'll be right back after this time out. Welcome back. This is GAL TV. I'm a humanity servant, Robert Moon. On GAL TV, this particular edition, we will be talking about domestic violence. Domestic violence has become an issue of concern to every right-thinking member of the society. Under Global Awareness Against Domestic Violence, Physical and Sexual Abuses Foundation, we have been on several occasions in the time past, in so many years now, talking about domestic violence and that people should endeavor to say no to violence. Recently in Nigeria, a popular singer, gospel musician, died as a result of domestic violence, according to what so many people are trying to say. Those who are related to her, those who are very close to her, said that she died as a result of domestic violence.
Ekueme, 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 ekueme. You are the living God. And say no one like you. Ekueme, 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 ekueme. You are the living God.
Let us meet one woman in the world who has been fighting against domestic violence in the world. She is no other person than Noble Lady Gillian Okafor. She has been harping on this issue over the years. Now, can we meet you, ma'am?
Hello, GAL family. Hello, viewers all over. Thank you for joining us. My name is Mrs. Gillian Okafor. I am privileged to be the founder of Global Awareness Against Domestic Violence, Physical and Sexual Abuse Foundation.
Now, this thing has become a very serious problem, a menace in our society, in our different homes and families. What can we call domestic violence? What is it like? Because the rate of damage it has done to humanity is alarming, it's great, it's so devastating. So what can we call this?
Domestic violence, physical abuses that has become a monster, a disease, a demon that has come into family to destroy, come into marriages to destroy. We all know what is called domestic violence, and it's been existing before we were all born due to culture, tradition, and name it. And we have been working with it, accepting it, but the change has come now that education has taught us that we do not deserve to hurt our fellow ones. We do not deserve to kill or to destroy our spouse, our sister, a minister, a gospel singer for that matter, an anointed woman of God that have impacted my life and has impacted the life and as a mentor to so many women with a voice. This monster, this disease, this disaster has come. This thing called, this demon called domestic violence have taken a life.
Is there any way out? Like any revolution?
There's this revolution going on now that the time for change has come. Pull up your voice and speak out. Speak, voice out for your neighbor. Voice out. Voice out. Say no to violence. Voice out, say no to violence. Let peace reign in our marriages. Our NGO slogan says love for God and love for humanity. Let us give justice for them that deserve that justice, and let peace reign in our homes, and let us carry on and have a peaceful country where violence is contained.
What is your advice to women? I mean, women, married women, people of the world, the society generally, husband and wife. What's your advice?
We don't have to preach church here now, but we have to use common sense right now. We need the right counsel. Your life, you have to have a life. You have to be alive to fight the battle. You have to be alive. Take a quick decision when you notice things are not going on right in your home. Be wise to be able to fight another day instead of too late to cry when the head is off.
Do you have any tributes for late Osinachi Nwachukwu?
At this moment, I want to use this medium for Gav to send a sincere condolence to our top Nigerian gospel singer, Mrs. Osinachi Nwachukwu, who passed away on the 8th day of April 2022 at 42 years old. We will never forget how this demonic monster called domestic violence took your life. We pray may Almighty God continue to bless your gentle soul. May you rest in the bosom of the Almighty God. We will really miss you. I will love you. And may God comfort your loved ones, your children, your family, mother, siblings, and everyone that have lost in this journey. Rest in peace, women of God.
Osinachi Nwachukwu has done great things in humanity. She has touched lives through music, our gospel music. We've missed her, we've lost her. What can we do to change the narrative of what has led to her death? What can we do? You and I, what can we do? You sitting down there, getting married, you are in marital home. What can you do for this not to repeat itself, or for this not to happen to you? Ma'am, what do you have any promise? As in, do you have anything? What do you promise? Do you have any promise to late Osinachi? And for those who have gone in that same direction of that's in domestic violence, what can you say? What is the hope for the future?
We'll continue to voice out.
Because we know right now where she is, she's not happy while she's dead. She's not happy. She's expecting those of us who are alive to do something, to stop this, so that somebody nearby, somebody in our family, somebody in our families will not be victims of this. So what do we have as promise to her?
We will try to do our best to save someone. That way no woman would die again in domestic violence. We don't pray for our sisters to die in domestic violence, our wives to die in domestic violence, our children to die in domestic violence. We have to take it from this time forth and give justice to them that deserve justice. Join on with Gav and fight domestic violence, physical and sexual abuse foundation. Love for God and love for humanity. God bless you all as we join hands together and make this place a safe and make this world a safe place for we all. God bless.
Thank you so very much, Noble Lady Gillian Okafor, the president and the founder of Global Awareness Against Domestic Violence, Physical and Sexual Abuses Foundation in the world. You've done so well in the time past. You've done great advocacy program, intervention program to fight against domestic violence, physical and sexual abuses in the world. You've done noble. And many others who have been in support of this project, of this program, through your foundation. We say, may God bless you all. From all that people have said on why Sister Osinachi died, I've proven to the point that this might actually be caused by domestic violence. What is domestic violence? How do we get to this point of always allowing this to take place in our different homes, in our families? Let us get this straight on the record for domestic violence as it pertains to the death of late Sister Osinachi Nwachukwu. Our very close friend Chidinma Ezego said that Osinachi has gone through series of maltreatment and beating in the hands of her husband. That her husband kicked her on her chest and she was rushed to hospital where she was placed on life support until she died after 5 days. A popular musician, Frank Edward, also said that this man has finally killed this shining star, this shining light. Because a lot of people are saying that you cannot divorce, you cannot run away for your dear life because marriage is for better and for worse. It is not so. When you are facing death, you have to face life squarely. You must live, you must survive. There are so many things you need to learn that has been happening in society pertaining to domestic violence. Mr. Peter Nwachukwu was arrested on 11 April 2022 by police in Abuja. He is right now in police custody when he said that he did not kill his wife, but rather that the wife was suffering of a protracted illness, a long sickness that he has refused to reveal since November 2021. The autopsy of late Osinachi is being carried out and the police is waiting for the test report. You will get to hear more about this case after the result is being released, and of course it will come to public. But let's talk about domestic violence. How do you enjoy it as a woman? Some of you stay there because of your children, because of what the society will say, because of what the church will say, because of what your family members will say. But when you die, they will still say that you might have come back to them. When you die, they will insist that you wouldn't have stayed there to die. So you stay, you die, you live. What will happen? You stay alive. So stay alive is most important. To this end, we are saying that you out there, you should endeavor to say no to violence wherever you find yourself. Be it at home, domestic violence. Be it at office, at workplace, say no to violence. Be it on campus, say no to violence. Be it on the street, say no to violence. Wherever you find yourself, say no to violence, because violence is not productive. It is not healthy. It is a problem to humanity. And here, this program, GAV TV program, is all about love for God and love for humanity. We love you. We care about you. We care about your well-being, which is why we want you to stand tall in the face of danger, violence, and voice out when it comes, when it starts appearing like shade of grievances, conflict, and you know that this will cause harm, pain, injury to you. Voice out. Make sure you utilize appropriate and relevant authorities. Utilize these places and make sure you voice out your grievances, your problems, and then you will have your life to live on healthily and happily. Say no to violence. Stay alive. Stay healthy. This is GAV TV. That's so far we can go for this edition. In our subsequent editions, we will be telling you more on the report of this late popular gospel musician, Sister Osinachi Nwachukwu. For now, I'm your humanity servant, Robert Moon. Bye-bye.